Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, Maxwell Seed Principle, a home of simpler learning, knowledge, and wisdom. Today we are talking about Uganda National Cleaning Day, a nationwide initiative that reminds us that keeping our environment clean is everyone's responsibility. Let's find out why it's very important, remarkable in the history of a country, the Pearl of Africa. Uganda National Cleaning Day is observed on the last Saturday of every month. During this time, communities come together to clean homes, markets, schools, hospitals, places of worship, roads, and drainage channels. The goal is simple: create a cleaner, healthier, and safer Uganda for everyone. Why does it matter? A clean environment helps to prevent diseases such as cholera, typhoid, and malaria by reducing places where germs and mosquitoes thrive. It also keeps our neighborhoods attractive, protects the environment, and encourages community unity. When everyone contributes, even small efforts make a big difference. How can one become a participant? Just like the very many people in Kampala, different cities of Uganda, Gulu, Lira, and other districts. One can join or participate by sweeping your compound and surrounding areas, collecting and properly disposing of garbage, clearing blocked drainage channels, planting trees, and caring for the environment, encouraging your family, friends, and neighbors to participate. Remember to wear gloves if possible and use the right tools to stay safe. Uganda National Cleaning Day is more than just cleaning. It's about building a culture of responsibility, protecting public health, and showing love for our country. If each of us does our part together, we can make Uganda a cleaner future generation.
My name is Global Peace Service Ambassador Kampala Melton, the President of Global Peace Foundation. We operate in 52 countries around the world, promoting peace and stability. I really thank the President, who was represented by the Vice President, retired Major Jessica Lupo, and the Right Honorable Prime Minister of Uganda at the launch of the National Community Service Program. It is a very strategic program that is intended to push the 45 million Ugandans to spare that last Saturday of the month in the morning to clean their communities. That is the most important item that I've seen the last 40 years. It's a culture that was embedded in our kingdoms 300 years ago, but it was killed by this colonial education and these foreign religions. Yet, in the Bible, it was mentioned that the people of Israel, but also the people in the Mesopotamian and Arabic Peninsula, they had a day or two spared to clean their communities. So national service is a spiritual element, is also a cultural element, but also very critical is a leadership and governance element. So I want to say, government of Uganda, the way we launched this program, we needed cultural leaders, our kings and top religious leaders of all religions, but also the whole cabinet and all the parliament to be at Kololo and launch the program. And so the local council 1 up to local council 5, these leaders must be able to supervise the activities across the country. But then I also think that at least one step at a time was achieved. So next month, I expect the Vice President and the Prime Minister to roll this program across the whole country by mandating every leader in the private sector, but also in civil service, but also in security, but also in religious institutions and kingdoms and the private sector. All of us as the whole country must be rolled up to the village level to clean our communities and homes. It is through this that we can reduce the pollution in the country, reduce the piling of plastic waste in our channels and in our cities and in villages, killing our land and reducing the fertility of our soils, and bombarding and producing smell in our atmosphere. This literally reduce the fertility of soil to give us fertile, to give us enough food so that we can produce more food for our families. But also it increases the rate of sickness in our communities, especially diarrhea and infections in our children and in our mothers and wives. So this is the only way that we can pave way for mindset change. It is the only way that we can teach people how to love their country through the culture of service. It's the only way to mobilize people to serve their country and break barriers of conflict, because it is through which we can bring the opposition and government and also religious institutions and all people of different tribes to rub shoulder by shoulder, and we clean our environment and we reduce malaria and we reduce infections and we reduce diseases and pollution in our communities. It is through which we can now bond Ugandans to love one another beyond the boundaries of this identity-based conflict that we have. It is through which all kings can be united to be able to mobilize Ugandans to a cause that benefits all Ugandans. And I want to say, Mr. President, thank you for causing a move, a cabinet move and a resolution with your cabinet ministers. But I want to see you with the First Lady the next month to see that Bob Wine and his wife and all political leaders and their wives and families are rolling down in the villages and communities cleaning Uganda. It is now the time to clean our dirt and clean our veras off the site and making sure Ugandans love to clean their space. And it is through this that we can show the whole world that Uganda is civilizing, that Uganda has leadership, that Uganda has a culture, that Uganda has religious freedom that allows people to work together to worship God through cleaning his environment.
My name is Kiza Rogers. I'm a Senior Assistant Secretary Minister of East African Community Affairs. I want to thank you so much for this opportunity you've given us to talk something about this exercise of cleaning. Of course, as you are aware, this is a national cleaning exercise, and as a ministry, we are very committed to this exercise. We have embraced it. We have joined the rest of the country into this cleaning exercise. We are Ministry of East African Community Affairs. Of course, as a government call, we have embraced this cleaning exercise. It's a national call. It's just the beginning. It's not the end. And as a ministry, we are very committed. We shall embrace this activity continuously. That's why you can see we are all over and we are cleaning the surrounding areas. Well, as a ministry, since this is a government program, we have it in our worker plan. We have embraced it because it is in our worker plan and we have a budget for it. Rwanda is one of the countries which has embraced this exercise for many years, and of course as a country we copy good practices. Rwanda being one of the partner states of EAC and we being the Ministry of East Africa, we have copied also this practice. We embrace it.
From Panama, I watch the ocean blue. De Panama, je regarde la mer si bleue.
Thinking of the days I spent with you.
Je pense au jour passé près de toi.
You from Malamba, far across the sea. Toi de Malamba, loin d'ici.
But our hearts still talking melody. Mais nos cœurs chantent encore à l'unisson.
Every breeze brings back your name.
Chaque brise murmure ton prénom.
Every sunset feels the same.
Chaque coucher du soleil me rappelle ta passion.
Though you're far and time has flown,
Même si le temps s'envole et que tu es
my
loin,
heart still calls you home.
mon cœur t'appelle toujours mon lien.
I still love you, Mama Lampa boy.
Numateuriko Mburo,
Even though distance stole my joy.
Ningolondo Mingutingwara.
Night and day I dream of you.
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi.
No matter how far, my love stays true.
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle. Je t'aime encore. Je t'aime encore. Me one simple woman, no more. Me cat respect my love.
Många tapplar sabe understanding you.
Me been fine and man blow me more meeting je. Bambé me tu fais la star forever. Et me passe bien l'eau, me wait and one family blow me.
12 years me suffer until you show him love, blow you on me.
Hey, letters I wrote, the tide carried away. Les lettres que j'ai écrites, la marée les a emportées.
But my heart still knows the way.
Mais mon cœur connaît encore le chemin.
Deep inside I feel it's true.
Au fond de moi, je sais c'est vrai.
I'll always be in love with you.
Je serai toujours amoureuse de toi.
I still love you, Mama Lampa boy.
Numateuriko Mburo,
Even though distance stole my joy.
Ningolondo Mingutingwara.
Night and day I dream of you.
Jour et nuit, je rêve de toi.
No matter how far, my love stays true.
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle.
Oh,
Je t'aime encore. Je t'aime encore.
maybe one day when the winds are kind. Peut-être qu'un jour quand le vent sera doux,
You sail back home and call me mine.
tu reviendras vers moi en murmurant c'est toi.
Till that day I'll wait for you.
Jusqu'à ce jour je t'attendrai toujours.
My Panama heart beats strong and true.
Mon cœur de Panama bat toujours pour nous deux. I still love you, Mama Lampa boy.
Numateuriko Mburo,
Even though distance stole my joy.
Ningolondo Mingutingwara.
Night and day I dream of you.
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi.
No matter how far, my love stays true.
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle. Je t'aime encore. Je t'aime encore. From Panama, I watch the ocean blue. De Panama, je regarde la mer si bleue.
Thinking of the days I spent with you.
Je pense toujours passer près de toi.
You from Malamba, far across the sea. Toi de Malamba, loin d'ici.
But our hearts still talk in melody. Mais nos cœurs chantent encore à l'unisson.
Every breeze brings back your name.
Chaque brise murmure ton prénom.
Every sunset feels the same.
Chaque coucher du soleil me rappelle ta passion.
Though you're far and time has flown,
Même si le temps s'envole et que tu es
my
loin,
heart still calls you home.
mon cœur t'appelle toujours mon lien.
I still love you, Mama Lampa boy.
Numateuriko Mburo,
Even though distance stole my joy.
Ningolondo Mingutingwara.
Night and day I dream of you.
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi.
No matter how far, my love stays true.
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle. Je t'aime encore. Je t'aime encore. Me one simple woman, no more. Me cat respect my love.
Många tapplar sabe understanding you.
Me been mamblo mi mo meeting je Pambe mi tu fa la stop forever Et mi passe bien l'eau mi wait and one family blow me
12 years me suffer until You show him love blow you on me
Hey, letters I wrote, the tide carried away Les lettres que j'ai écrites, la marée les a emportées
But my heart still knows the way
Mais mon cœur connaît encore le chemin
Deep inside I feel it's true
Au fond de moi je sais c'est vrai
I'll always be in love with you
Je serai toujours amoureuse de toi
I still love you, mama lampa boy
Numa te uriko Mburo
Even though distance stole my joy
Ningolondo mingu tingwara
Night and day I dream of you
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi
No matter how far my love stays true
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle
Oh,
Je t'aime encore Je t'aime encore
maybe one day when the winds are kind Peut-être qu'un jour quand le vent sera doux
You sail back home and call me mine
Tu reviendras vers moi en murmurant c'est toi
Till that day I'll wait for you
Jusqu'à ce jour je t'attendrai toujours
Ma peine à ma heart beat strong and true
Mon cœur de peine bat toujours pour nous deux I still love you mama lampa boy
Numa te uriko Mburo
Even though distance stole my joy
Ningolondo mingu tingwara
Night and day I dream of you
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi
No matter how far my love stays true
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle Je t'aime encore Je t'aime encore From Panama, I watch the ocean blue. De Panama, je regarde la mer si bleue.
Thinking of the days I spent with you
Je pense au jour passé près de toi.
You from Malamba, far across the sea Toi de Malamba, loin d'ici
But our hearts still talking melody. Mais nos cœurs chantent encore à l'unisson.
Every breeze brings back your name
Chaque brise murmure ton prénom.
Every sunset feels the same
Chaque coucher du soleil me rappelle ta passion.
Though you're far and time has flown
Même si le temps s'envole et que tu es
My
loin,
heart still calls you home
mon cœur t'appelle toujours mon lien.
I still love you, mama lampa boy
Numa te uriko Mburo
Even though distance stole my joy
Ningolondo mingu tingwara
Night and day I dream of you
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi.
No matter how far my love stays true
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle. Je t'aime encore. Je t'aime encore. Me one simple woman, no more. Me cat respect my love.
Moga tak blow save understanding you
Me been fine, man, blow me more meeting je. Pambe, me tu fa la stop forever. Et me passe bien l'eau, me wait and one family blow me.
12 years me suffer until You show him love blow you on me
Hey, letters I wrote, the tide carried away. Les lettres que j'ai écrites, la marée les a emportées.
But my heart still knows the way
Mais mon cœur connaît encore le chemin.
Deep inside I feel it's true
Au fond de moi je sais c'est vrai.
I'll always be in love with you
Je serai toujours amoureuse de toi.
I still love you, mama lampa boy
Numa te uriko Mburo
Even though distance stole my joy
Ningolondo mingu tingwara
Night and day I dream of you
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi.
kind. Peut-être qu'un jour, quand le vent sera doux,
You sail back home and call me mine.
tu reviendras vers moi en murmurant c'est toi.
Till that day I'll wait for you.
Jusqu'à ce jour, je t'attendrai toujours.
My pain and my heart beat strong and true.
Mon cœur de Panama bat toujours pour nous deux. I still love you, Mama Lampa boy.
No matter rico amour.
Even though distance stole my joy.
Ningolo domingo tingwara.
Night and day, I dream of you.
Jour et nuit je rêve de toi.
No matter how far, my love stays true.
Peu importe la distance, mon amour reste fidèle. Je t'aime encore. Je t'aime encore. From Panama, I watch the ocean blue. De Panama, je regarde la mer si bleue.
Thinking of the days I spent with you.
Je pense aux jours passés près de toi.
You